just entered the twilight zone.
4, 3, 2.
There is a fifth dimension. Beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow. Between science and superstition. And it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
the Twilight Zone.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Where is this place and when is it? The answer is, it doesn't make any difference. In this year or 100 years hence. On this planet or wherever there is human life. Lesson to be learned in the Twilight Zone.
Truex in the outside contact, mate. 56 slides it at a 4. Who's gonna be at the stripe? Dead even. Give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
Boy, these iRacing iFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
Alrighty everyone, welcome to tonight's coverage of the Area 51 Indy Xfinity Series recruitment race here on Extreme Sim TV, broadcasting to you live here on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously again here tonight. It should be a good one. We just come off the first week. Coming out of week number 1, let's take a look at the point standings. Week 1 was competed here at Michigan in the Xfinity car, and you can see Levi there on top of the board. Larry Yingling, Robert Richards, Raymond, Jack Walls in 5th. Timothy T. Wright back there in 6th. Harrison Chandler 7th. Mark 8th, Roy Wheeler in 9th, and Jared 10th. Now, what's going to be interesting and different about this series, folks? Each week we will alternate between the Xfinity car and the Indy car. So your talents in both series have to be on point to come away with a championship here in this series. And I must say, one of the most unique disciplined series I've ever covered. 2 different cars. It's going to be interesting to see if the same guys up front here tonight were the same guys up front a week ago. 2 totally different cars. Who's going to come out on top tonight? That's what we're going to get ready to find out. So as we get ready to go, green flag racing here in a moment. Lights are getting ready to go out around the racetrack as far as practice goes. As you can see, everybody's sitting on pit road. We'll get ready for qualifying here in just a moment, about 13 seconds. It's at 13 seconds, and it'll be qualifying time at Michigan. Now, tonight, how important is qualifying in this Indy car? I think it's going to be pretty important. We see a lot of single file racing out of the Indy car, especially at the big ovals. And just for reference, this is totally irrelevant, but to cheer everybody up around the world, as I'm broadcasting this, I've got a family of about, 6 or 7 big deers outside of my window. So they're eating lunch. We're getting ready to go racing. Maybe they're enjoying the broadcast as well. As we get ready to go here. Right now, Bud Steele getting ready to roll out on track. Logan Hilton as well. We know Logan's pretty well in the Xfinity car. He has run it before. There is Logan. Now, I am apologizing early on about the situation with the trading paints. As this week has not worked properly, if I could talk. So I'm not going to worry about it too much tonight. It'll be fixed. I'm aware some of the cars may not be what they should be. That is a trading paints issue, and I will get it fixed. But for tonight, we're not going to put the extra stress of trying to figure it out and maybe cause something to go wrong. So everybody hanging on. Logan coming out on the back straightaway. Taking a look here at Gabe Butler as well. Again, a new look for these Indy cars. Big aero screen on the front of them. Now, we've seen these in iRacing, unfortunately, due to the current world events. You ain't seen it in real life yet, but in the iRacing world, I gotta say the IndyCar looks pretty bad to the bone. I can't say what I wanted to say there, but they do look very good indeed. Let's go on board and see what it looks like out the windshield of one of these IndyCars with this wind screen. If I could talk properly on it, let's grab an in-car shot here in just a moment. If we can, there we go, on board. That is what it looks like out of Mr. Butler's machine with that windscreen on that car. I gotta say, a lot better than that cone that was on these cars. Right now, Butler scored in 4th position, or 7th in qualifying. He just got bumped down. We'll get your qualifying order up on the screen. 3 minutes and 1 second, and Gabe Butler, the person you're on board with, he just went to the pole here with a 32.691. Eric and Craig are right there with him as well. Now, again, the points coming into tonight and what they're going to be here at the end of the evening, I suspect it's going to be 2 total different things. Multiple reasons for that. Different cars, different disciplines is what I would put this as. So with the different disciplines, it's going to be a little bit difficult for these guys to jump back and forth, but I'm sure they're working on it. That was me and Jimmy's car. Oh, gosh. Who gave Maria Crow the steering wheel, especially in the IndyCar? That's never a good idea. I proved that earlier last year, the bump draft that went wrong, and it's been talked about before, but yeah, Maria in Jimmy's car. Probably not a good idea. Maybe, possibly. Anyway, as we keep going here, taking a look here, Charles out there in that Valvoline machine, coming up to speed as well. And let's see what kind of Charles can do. Decent run here so far as we hang on down into pit road. Everybody goes. Again, welcome everybody for coming out here tonight. Should be a lot of fun. As we take a look, you got Mark back there as well, Jack Walls as well. Here's the problem though, Maria, you always do good in practice, but we can't get you out there in a race. That's the problem with that. I want to see you race. So we get you in a race, then we'll talk about it. And right now, Jack Walls in 5th in that Pennzoil Shell machine. Good run there on pit road. Or coming to pit road. Great run for Jack. He's up there in points as well. Again, last week, Mr. Walls come in a top 5. If I've got to pick one guy that can do both disciplines very well, Jack Walls would be the guy. Of course, Bud's still up there next to the top of the board in 3rd. He got an 11th place finish here last week. And that is kind of where he's at. So he's going to have to bounce back. Again, sorry about the numbers for the triple numbers. I'm going to have to talk to the league and see if we can do something to fix it. Here's the thing, Maria. Don't be scared, man. You get into somebody, you get into somebody. It's a part of racing, and that's kind of the way it goes here. As I'm taking a look at the Facebook chat. Unfortunately, I do not have the YouTube chat pulled up, but thank you for everyone watching on YouTube as well. Again, dual stream, and Gabe Butler right now on top of the board. Qualifying first in that number 1 machine, 32.691. It's a 32.691 for Mr. Gabe Butler. Great job for him coming home with the pole here tonight. Well, folks, we're going to get these cars double file, get them up behind the pace car, and let's get ready to go racing at Michigan in the IndyCar. Here we go. Ready, getting double file once again here for round number 2 here in season. I believe this is their 4th season. Round 2. Gabe Butler, Mr. Eric there, your front row. Row number 2, Bud Steele, Mr. Craig there as well, 4th. Jack Walls along with Gaston. And 7th is Mark. Matt Smith, 8th. 9th, Logan. Cody Cox, 10th. Chad Wilkes, 11th. Charles Teed, 12th. 13th, Michael Spell. Timothy T. Wright back here in 14th for the start. David LeClaire, 15th. Brandon Jenkins, 16th. 17th is last week's winner, Levi Cox. Man, he's going to be deep in the field. He's going to start alongside Ryan Kelly. He's going to have a long way to come forward here. Donald Stewart starting 19th. James Ledford 20th. 21st, the one, the only Jimmy Carroll alongside Kyle Hess. Well, that's an entertaining row right there. In the 12th row right now, Mitchell Wilkes, Gary Moore, Dwight Plesh, and Roy Wheeler, 26th. 27th, Jim Brooks, 28th, Stewart. 29th, Mike Morrison, Paul Patterson, 30th. And that's going to round out your 30-car IndyCar field here tonight at Michigan. Should be a great race. Arrow streams are ready. From what I'm hearing in the chat, the car has a great setup in it. And we're getting ready to go racing IndyCar again here on Extreme Sim TV. It's been a while since we went IndyCar racing. We're going back at it here tonight. So 100 laps here tonight from Michigan International. Should be a lot of fun here this evening for sure, as we get ready to turn them loose here at Michigan. So everybody's gonna get ready to go here, and they'll fall out behind the iRacing pace car for the first of their pace laps in these Indy cars here tonight. Again, should be a lot of fun here tonight, as we're getting ready to turn them loose here once again, and we'll hop on board with some of the guys. Let's see. Let's hop up through the field. You got Bud Steele up here as well in the number 6 machine. Again, I do apologize about some of the paint schemes tonight. They're going to be a little bit off, but nevertheless, we're getting ready to go green here at Michigan. Getting ready to put the green flag back in the air again. It's been just a few bit since I've covered Indy cars here for these guys. As we get ready to go, here we go, folks. Get on your feet, get your popcorn. It should be a good one. As we get ready to turn them loose down the back straightaway, double file behind the pace car. So as we're getting ready here, everybody just hanging on for just one more minute till they come on around, and we will see the green flag fly as they exit turns 3 and 4. A large field of Indy cars here tonight as we're getting ready to turn them loose once again. And they'll exit turn number 4, and they'll see the green flag wave once again. Round number 2 getting ready to get underway in Michigan. Here we go, and there it is. Green flag is out. We're underway. Michigan International Speedway, and the Indy cars are roaring up to speed down the front straightaway. Now keep in mind, these cars will hit an excess of 200 and probably 17, 18 mile an hour once they get up to speed. Right now you see Bud Steele jumping out of line already down the back straightaway. Bud Steele, great run there to the top side. He's going to get slingshot possibly right by your race leader. 1 and 3 and 4. Now they'll kind of get single file back out. Now this is something we've seen in the IndyCar last year. You could get that kind of slingshot, but you couldn't get around them. Well, right now we're going to test this new aero screen. How much difference does that make? And I personally think it has to make some difference, because it's a hard surface there that's gathering air on the front of the car. Down the back straightaway, double file up front. A little bit of 3-line action deeper in the pack right now. They'll work their way through. Again, already at lap number 2 of this crazy one here tonight at Michigan. Folks, buckle your seatbelts. This could be the best race of the season for these guys as they work their way down the front straightaway. Nearly contact back there deeper in the field. 3 wide almost for the race lead. Bud Steele trying to force his way through. Nowhere for him to go right now. So that's Bud Steele. He's right there doing everything he can. You can see right behind him the 3 back here as well. And then a pack of Angry Hornets. Jack Wool is back here in the mix with that. If we can get a camera on him in just a moment. See right back there just a pack of Angry Hornets. See Mr. Wall is back here in the mix of that. They'll all get double file down the front straightaway. One big run coming to the outside. Now 2 lanes of traffic as Bud Steele peeks his nose out once again up front, trying to get it away from Gabe Butler. Butler holding on as they're 3 wide down the back straightaway. Bud Steele in the wall. Upside down into the catch fence, and it's going to be a big one. 5, 6, 7 cars now involved down halfway down the back straightaway. Holy cow, I'm glad this is a video game. Oh my gosh, am I glad. Sorry, simulator. Let's not make everybody mad here. Simulator, but holy cow, am I glad. Man, what an accident down the back straightaway. This might be a good reason why IndyCar doesn't run at Michigan in real life. That type of thing. Holy cow. See Bud's car, it literally gets at least, I would say, 15, 20 feet in the air. And everybody else around him as well. And Trouble is out, and Yellow is out once again. Bud Steele gonna tow that car. Now he's gonna have a fast repair. Trouble is, he's gonna go a lap down from towing the car. Not what Bud Steele wanted, and we'll see if we can get a word with him here in a moment. Man, oh man, what an accident. His caution is out. First wreck of the evening. So let's see if we can grab a word in with Bud Steele. The man made a steal. Let's see. Mr. Bud. See if we can get a word. And let's grab him here. Bud Steele. There he is. Man. Hey, Bud Steele, Matt up here in the booth. You copy me?
Yeah, I got you, Matt.
Well, man, I figured I'd grab you for just a minute. Man, he's having such a great run. Going down the back straightaway, got tipped there. What a wild ride you went for there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just going back and looking at it, and not sure who that was. I don't know if it was net code or if it actually touched my right rear, but yeah, I went for a ride.
Well, unfortunately, man, you've got fast repairs, but you had to take a tow back to pit road. You know, that's going to put you a lap down here. Or do you think you can be able to make that back up?
It's probably going to put me 2 laps down, I imagine. They're still towing me, so we'll see what happens, Matt. I will give it a go.
10-4, buddy. Was it not the way you wanted to start your season with 11th last week and in the hole early here at Michigan in the IndyCar? Well, Bud, we'll let you go. Best of luck to you trying to make that back up, my friend.
Hey, thank you, Matt.
No problem, Bud. Well, there you have it. Bud's still having an incident there early. Let's get him moved back down to the admin channel. It's very unfortunate, but it does happen. And we're under caution for the first time tonight. 6 laps of 100 complete here tonight. That was a huge incident. That wasn't even a little incident. That was like a mega incident. Wow. All right. As we get ready to turn them back loose once again. And let's see how this pans out. And 6 out of 100 in the books here tonight. As we get ready to go back green flag racing in just a moment. Lap number 7 coming on the board right now. So we've got somewhere in the neighborhood of another, I would say 30, 40 laps before they have to stop for fuel. So not too bad there. Coming to lap number 8 on the board. You see right there Craig in second. Matt Smith third. And Jack Walls fourth. And that's where we run right now. Again, very early on. We just had a massive incident down the back straightaway that caught up quite a few cars. And man, was it big too. Man, they got tangled up, and when they did, it was like just unbelievable mess down the back straightaway. Luckily, everybody's going to get straightened out. We're going to take a look here when all this sorts itself out here in just a moment at where the people will line up. Bud Steele right now is going to be scored, let's see, 1 lap down, I do believe at least. I'm showing Jimmy Crow out of this race already. Maria, what happened to Jimmy? I'm showing him out of this race. Gabe Butler right there. Was Jimmy caught up in that melee as well? As we're going to get ready to go back green. Again, it'll be lap number 8 when we take the green flag. Once again here tonight. Here on Extreme Sim TV. Getting ready to get back in the action one more time here this evening. Lights out atop the iRacing pace car. And again, I do apologize about the triple numbers not working. I've got to get that figured out with the league. That has to get worked on. So anyway, we'll get ready to go back green flag racing once again. Well, it'll be a single file restart, and that's what's going to make it so hard for these guys to make their laps back. Single file restarts here in the IndyCar series. Everybody gets single file. Should be to the top of the racetrack, I would think. It's the way you would normally start the IndyCar, up high in a single file line. Now keep in mind, before the car you get to start finish line, you can pass to the top side. Cannot pass to the bottom, but you can jump up high if you get to run. And so what you'll see is everybody try to protect that outside lane at all cost. And that's where we'll be at here when we get ready to go back green once again. So again, 8 of 100 in the books. It was exciting for the first few laps. Unfortunately, trouble brings out the caution. As Gabe Butler leads the way, Mr. Butler there in that one machine will lead them down. And lights off on the iRacing pace car for this restart. Here we go. Butler out front. Second, Craig. Third is Matt Smith. Jack Walls and Cody Cox there in 5th. Here we go.
Green flag.
Green is back in the air once again here at Michigan International Raceway. But he'll jump out to a nice start here. You see everybody fighting their way through. That's Jack Walls back here as well. And that's exactly the way they'll run down the back straightaway. Single file now. Everybody in that single file train down the back straightaway. One car jumping to the outside there trying to make it work. That's Mr. Walls putting it to the top lane and going for it out of turn number 4. Puts the pedal to the metal. Walls, come on, buddy. You need to hit the afterburner if you're going to get there. He is trying. Man, oh man, he's going to get a run towards Gabe Butler. He's got some help in the outside lane. He's going to have to find that nitrous button if he's going to get there. He can't do it as of yet. Butler out front now. Look at him dicing it up behind him. 2 and 3 wide. That's going to be the run behind him right now. Butler on the high lane trying to hang on. On the bottom, Walls on the high lane. They're trying to make the room through. He's got help. It's going to be Logan up there in the mix. You see Logan right there ducking out of line. Trying to make it work. Possibly 3 wide here as we're still side by side up front. So 11 complete here. Butler right around the bottom of the racetrack. Doing a good job keeping these guys at bay. Now look at Gabe. Look at Walls. He's going to get stuck in the middle. That's Logan going to the very high lane. Now 3 lanes of traffic. This is exactly what Butler wants to see in his mirror. This is going to keep anybody from really getting a run on the inside lane. 12 laps on the board. Jack Walls trying to do everything he can. He's going to get up to that right rear fender of Mr. Gabe Butler, but it's not going to be enough. That'll leave him side by side for second now. Side by side down the back straightaway. At least 6 cars under a blanket up at the front of the pack. You see David LeClaire back there as well, trying to work his way through. 12 of 100 in the books here tonight. Looking back through the field just a little bit here, we're going to go take a look at Kyle Hess. Kyle Hess started deep, 1 car in trouble on the apron and sideways. That's going to be Timothy T. Right. No, putting Timothy, but yellow is out. We've seen a car sideways there, out of shape. And it was a red and white machine. And was it Ledford, maybe? No, not Ledford. So 1 car went sideways. And we'll go back and see if we can find out who it was. Looks like they just clipped the apron there. Went sideways and it got a little dicey on. Ooh, my goodness. Not sure who that was, but that was not good. Was it Spale? All I seen was a red car go sideways, so I'm not exactly sure who it was, but we seen the car on the apron when it happened. And so we're 14 complete. Folks, you know what that means. First commercial break of the evening here. We'll be right back with you on Extreme Sim TV.
on the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be into the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
All right, back here with you as we're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing, 16 of 100 laps in the books here tonight. Should be a lot of fun here as we're continuing along. It's been some great racing so far tonight, man. It's been a lot of fun here as the pace car lights should be off here. We're getting ready to go back green once again. See right now, everybody working their way down the back straightaway. See right there's one car out in front, having a great run there as well. Some of the cars have pitted here under this caution. Go take a look at is Stewart up front right now. He elected to stay out, 16 lap old tires. We'll have Gabe Butler behind him. You see Gabe right there, and then behind him will be Mr. Craig as well as we work our way through. So that's where we're at right now, 16 and 100 laps complete in the books here tonight. Should be a lot of fun as we get ready to finish this one off again of this, not this one off, but this caution off. Get them back green flag racing here in a moment. So lights should be off on the pace car. So the lights are off on that iRacing pace car once again as we get ready to go green flag racing one more time. You see everybody kind of working their way through here as we get ready for it once again. Pace car lights are off. So here we go as we get ready to go green. 17 and 100 in the books here tonight. You see one car trying to catch up here, get caught up around the pack, and everyone else right here as well. So 17 and 100 in the books when we get ready to go back green flag racing once again here tonight, folks. Here we go as we get ready to turn them loose all over again. Pace car right there as we all get ready one more time. So it should be a lot of fun when we do get them back going. It'll be lap number 18 of this one. Lap 18 will be on the board this time by. As the pace car will get ready to dive down pit road, and we'll get ready to turn them loose once again. And pace car should be off right here in a moment. Here we go. Pace car is off here. Getting ready to turn them loose once again. Green flag is in the air. We're back underway one more time here at Michigan International Raceway. Everybody back up to speed at once again. Down headed towards turn number 1. Everybody's going to be stacked up on each other one more time. You see the battle right behind them. Side by side for second right now. One car on pit road. As they head down the back straightaway here. You see that battle right now side by side for the race lead. Here comes a couple of cars heading their way through as well, trying to make it work also. Now the whole pack of cars back up to speed. Well over 200 miles an hour here. 18 laps complete. Right now, look at this. Gabe Butler out front trying to hang on. He's going to have a new challenger to that outside, but it ain't going to be enough right now. Leclerc up there as well. 19 laps complete out of 100 here tonight. They're fighting their way through here down the back straightaway. Too wide it is right now. Great racing up front. It's been a great race all night long so far. 19 on 100 laps in the books this evening. Now, switch for the race lead possible. Here comes Logan Hilton trying to make it work on the outside. Nobody's been able to get by Gabe Butler just yet. 2 and 3 wide behind them here in that battle right there. A 3 wide battle actually. Right behind those guys. You see it right there on your screen. It's Craig on the bottom. He's going to have them 2 and 3 wide, but above him, battle for second right now. Everybody trying to move forward to get up into this lead pack. You can see right now Gabe Butler doing a great job hanging on. Everybody else behind them. Side by side right now. 21 and 100 laps complete this evening. 21 and 100 complete. Everybody fighting their way through. Now they'll fan out down the back straightaway once again. Look at the battle up at the front of the pack. Everybody packed in like a bunch of sardines. 21 complete. And again, I don't know if anybody's got anything for Gabe Butler or not. It seems to me that Gabe Butler is able to maintain the bottom line and hold it in front of whatever challenge he's got. They're going to be 3 wide for second again. Leclerc up on the very top side of the racetrack trying to make it happen right now. Now here we go. 23 on the board this time by. It's 23 of 100 complete. As they're coming back toward the stripe again, Gabe kind of fighting off 2 lanes of traffic and doing a very good job at it right now. Hanging on right now, 22 out of 100 complete here this evening. 52 of 100 laps complete. Everybody hanging on right now. 23 now on the board. Everybody hang on to your seats. As they're fighting their way down the back straightaway right now, doing a great job. Everybody hanging on. Everybody fighting on 24 on the board this time by. And side by side all over the place here. 24 here, and it looks like Jimmy Crow did not start the race. As what Maria was talking about. Right now 24 out of 25 complete. Everybody single file for the most part up front. Gabe Butler out in front of the field, 25 on the board here. And right now, single file Logan right there as well, and David Leclerc, Craig Timothy T. Wright, Cody Cox in 6th. And right now, everybody hanging on, 25 of 100 laps complete. And everybody right to the bottom of the racetrack here. And still Gabe Butler trying to hang on, but Logan Hilton with a big run. Look at Logan to the top side. Great job for Logan trying to make it work. Can he clear Gabe? Gabe trying to hold him up there and doing a good job of it. Now down the front straightaway once again. Butler, Logan, top 2 right now. Butler and Logan side by side headed for 1 and 2. Great battle at the front of the pack. Again, Logan Hilton has had all kinds of problems the last couple of months out of equipment and everything else that's took him out of chances of winning races in multiple different leagues that we cover here on Extreme Sim TV. So it's great to see Logan up there duking it out. A little bit of bump drafting about to go wrong there. Now 3 wide, that's going to stack them up behind them for 3rd. Everybody's going to react, get everything back under control. Great job, guys. Not wrecking the car. You see a lap car way up in front of them, not going to be a factor. This pack right here behind them packed up like a bunch of sardines. Nowhere for them to go. 27 on the board this time by. A lot of movement back here in the field. One red and black machine trying to get a number on that car for you really high up the racetrack. Trying to make it work and doing a great job. Holy cow, 2 and 3 wide. 3 lead changes officially. But we've got racing all over the racetrack right now. With the 8 of 100 complete on the evening. That's 28 of 100 complete right now. 2 and 3 wide right at the moment. 29 going to be on the board this time by. Everybody's double file down the back straightaway. Cars dicing it up midway down the back stretch. And still Gabe Butler out front hanging on. I believe that P1 position may be the place to be. Butler hanging on. Look at some of the movement back in the pack. Holy cow, I believe that was the 219 something machine back here, I believe. It went left to right there trying to hang on. Got down. That was a great move. Right back there on that inside line. What a battle, man. These cars are driving each other crazy right now. Did you see everybody working their way through here? Double file. See, that was the 202. Mr. Matt there really putting it up there trying to get something done. And it was a great job hanging in there in the mix. You seen him aggressive to the bottom of the racetrack. And it kind of worked out for him. But man, oh man, what a race right now, folks. Everybody hanging on the best they can. I believe Matt might be a lap down here. Trying to get that confirmed for you. 30 laps complete. Indeed he is. He's 2 laps down. He's up there trying to get his laps back. And what a job he's doing trying to do that. Look who's kind of snuck in the heap here. It's Kyle Hess there as well in the 86 machine. Sneaking his way through the mess of cars up to P2 to challenge Gabe Butler. Can Gabe Butler hold off Hess? Hess now to the top side of the racetrack. Doing a great job. He'll hang in there. 31 of 100 laps complete here tonight. And everybody going at it, folks. What a race here on Extreme Sim TV. The Area 51 Racing League Xfinity Indycar Recruitment Series. Putting on a show for you here at Michigan. What a race this is. They're still fighting their way through. 32 of 100 complete here tonight. 32 of 100 in the books. Side by side at the front of the pack. Gabe Butler, Kyle Hess. All these guys doing a great job right now. Maintaining their position to the best of their abilities. 33 on the board this time. 33 of 100 complete. Everybody side by side. Up front, Gabe Butler trying to hang on. Kyle Hess trying to take it away. Kyle giving him a little bit of room on the bottom. Nice move from Hess. Giving that inside lane a little extra room down the back straightaway. And they'll continue to try to work this out. Butler, Hess out front. Right now, they'll get back in the line. Everybody else trying to just kind of fall in the line here. A little bit of riding, not much. It's been a hectic race here so far. Folks, we're not even halfway through yet. We're only 33 laps complete in this one. We got a long way to go. Of course, if you just joined us, Bud Steele involved earlier on in the incident as they're 3 wide up front. Right now, Kyle Hess, Logan Hilton, and Gabe Butler going at it 3 wide at the front of the pack right now. 3 wide, now they'll get it back, straightened back out. And back in line. Holy moly, what a race these cars are putting on right now. And they're going to continue to do so, I have a feeling, as we are rocketing around Michigan right now in this insane 2 and 3 ride racing. What a job these guys are putting on a show and keeping it clean while they're doing it. But Gabe Butler, man, he's fought off all challengers right now. He's got to kind of do the same thing and just kind of stay where he's at. Hold his ground, hold his position. That's all you can really do. Now everybody 2 and 3 wide, side by side up front, 3 wide behind them. Now they'll hang on as they head off of turn number 4. See one car still on pit road. Now side by side right there with them right now, doing a great job trying to hang on here is Butler. Hess all over the back bumper. They'll fight their way through down the straightaway once again. Right now doing a great job. 38 on the board this time by Gabe Butler, Logan Hilton, all these guys at the front of the pack. And this is your normal crew when it comes to Indycars, man. This is what I said. You know, the finishing order last week might not be an indicative of how they run in the IndyCar. It might be the same thing next week when we go back to the Xfinity car. I think it's going to have ebbs and flows, and this right here proves it. As we're 38 complete, Gabe Butler has somehow managed to defend off all charges right now at the front of the pack and doing a great job and continuing to do so as we inch closer and closer to halfway. One car there getting high. They'll have to lift out of the throttle, gather the car back up once again. And what a battle right now. Everyone going at it and still continuing to do so as we're 39 complete this time by. And yellow out, big incident behind them, and we'll go take a look at it as we got cars upside down back there behind them. Man, huge incident. See if we can kind of rewind it and go figure out what happened down the back straightaway here. What in the world just happened? Oh, one car got sideways there. And oh my goodness. Multiple cars up and over. Holy moly. Jeez. Look at that carnage. One more look. One car looks like he got on the apron there, and that's what caused that accident. So 40 out of 100 complete. We're back under caution once again here tonight. And cars are on pit road. Gabe Butler still your race leader. 40 out of the 100 complete this evening. And everybody will slow back down behind the iRacing pace car. So we're about 10 or so laps from halfway. Cars absolutely destroyed on the back straightaway. Multiple cars caught up in that one. See how this kind of works in just a moment. Everybody gets ready to head to pit road. 4 stops. I don't think anybody will really stay out here. Maybe somebody that's a lap down, like a Bud Steele trying to get the lap back. And to pit road everyone goes. So everybody back to pit road here, single file. Fuel and tires on this stop as we'll have right around 58, 50, 7 laps to go when we go back green here at Michigan. Right now we're at 60, so it should be about 57 or so when the green flag waves again to get these guys back underway. Gabe Butler will hold on to the race lead as they exit pit road off of 1 and 2, heading down the back straightaway. Butler's going to fall in line here as we get ready to wrap this caution period up, get everybody back going. Man, how impressive has Gabe Butler been tonight? He's led 38 out of the 41 laps here this evening. And man, what a bounce back it would be for Gabe if he can keep this up. As last week in the Xfinity car, he scored a 24th place finish. Here this week, he is leading in the Indy car. So yeah, it'd be hard for Gabe to make up the ground, but what a better way to do it, man. Coming out and pretty much dominating this race. If you want to make up ground, this is exactly how you do it. You lead as many laps as you can. Get any bonus points that are available. Come out there and dominate, and that's how you're going to make up ground. And it's everybody's single file. 42 out of 100 laps complete here tonight. It's 42 complete of 100 this evening. Well, as we get ready to go, Gabe Butler out front, Hess in second. So let it run right now. 42 of 100 laps complete. And with the light still on the pace car, let's see if we can grab a quick word with someone here. Who we going to grab? Oh, is we're under caution. There's Roy. Champion. Oh, Hess is in it. Let's grab him, get Mr. Hess there running in second. Hey, Kyle Hess, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty, my friend. So, you're setting second now. You've had pretty good runs on Gabe. What do you think it's going to take to kind of get that run slingshot by him and make it work?
The only way we're getting by Gabe is if he messes up his hat. You're not going around him any other way. You can try to get a slingshot, but you're going to stall out before you can get around him.
10-4, buddy. Car just seems to be stalling out on you like it was a couple of seasons ago, pretty much.
Yeah, 10-4. Bottom line's where it's at. And if Gabe doesn't mess up or have any pit stop problems, it's going to be hard to get around him.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, you're getting ready to go back green here. I'm going to let you go. Best of luck to you, Kyle.
Thank you, bud. Let's see how the rest of this race goes.
10-4, buddy. There you have it. Kyle Hess, his opinion. I don't know. You might be able to pull something off. It's going to be difficult. Down the back straightaway, everybody single file. As we get ready to go once again, 43 of the 100 laps in the books here tonight. We'll get the green flag back in the air with 57 laps to go. 57 to go here for the restart. Kyle Hess right there in second. He's going to try to come up with something. He's going to have to get the run as they're coming up to speed, I think, to really make it work. Hess on the top side. Butler up there as well. Look how far up against the wall these guys are, really protecting the outside for a restart here. Not wanting anybody to get a jump and get around them on the top side of the racetrack. Here we go into the restart zone.
Green.
Green is out. We're back underway once again. Michigan International Speedway. And look at the jump that Butler got automatically. And that's not necessarily good for everybody else that's behind him. And there's double file. How's this going to work out? Down the back straightaway once again. Down the back stretch, side by side. Everybody going at it once again. Look at the battle right now. And look at Logan trying to make it work on the outside. But again, just getting stalled out. Nothing you can do. These guys again, side by side up there in the front of the pack. And, you know, we heard Kyle talk about it. How dominant that yellow bottom line was. And once again, you see the guys getting a run, but it's going to stall out before they can get there. Some racing back in the pack. You can make the pass back there, but up in the front, it doesn't seem like it's going that way. As you can see, everybody kind of by now up front, side by side. A little bit of passing here. Hess dropping back a little ways here. 46 laps on the board this time by. We've seen this before out of the IndyCar where you want to be right around the bottom and it makes it hard for everybody else to pass you. And it's coming true once again. Out front right now, Gabe Butler hanging on to the bottom. And Gabe doing exactly what he needs to do. Just run the inside of the racetrack. Make them pass you on the outside. And it's going to be hard to do. You're going to have a big run. Maybe you can do a late lap charge and just outrun him to the line, and you don't have to get completely by him. But that may be your best strategy here tonight. Taking the lead right now is proving to be extremely difficult. You see all the guys getting the runs. Just not able to do nothing with them. Here comes Logan again. Probably one of the better runs we've seen. He'll get that front tire up in front of him, technically be leading. But they get in the corner, and here comes Gabe once again right back by him. Look how hard Rogan's having to lean on the side of Gabe Butler to even try. But if this was the last lap, that would have been a photo finish. And that would have been too close to call. But again, they're right there with each other. Gabe Butler doing the same thing. Just holding the bottom line. Keeping all of these guys at bay. You see the pack of cars right there behind them. Here we go again. 3 wide up at the front of the pack. And, ooh, that got a little dicey there. As they made that 3 wide move, that could have went really wrong really quick, but they gathered it back up. 52 laps to go this time by, and this battle up front is not ending. Ryan Kelly up there as well, hanging in there. 49 of 100 in the books. 49 out of 100 in the books. Gabe Butler out front, Logan David Leclerc. Ryan Kelly there as well. And look on the top side, the bumping, a little bit of a bump draft in the IndyCar. You don't see that often. They're trying it. They're doing anything they can to get an advantage. Ooh, contact once again between Logan. And it looks like David Leclerc is the contact there. And they'll get it straightened back out as we're coming up to halfway here. So we're halfway through tonight at Michigan. And we'll continue along here. Everybody back kind of in line once again. And behind them, they'll get checked up once again. And what a battle at the front of the pack. They have been going at it like bandits up here as we're halfway through this one. So we're halfway home here. 51 of 100 complete. Boy, what do you say? This is just great racing throughout the field as a whole. Yes, up front it may be hard to pass, but back here in 3rd, 4th, 5th, these guys are just going at it. And again, you see the 3 wide move to put David Leclerc, I believe that is the second. And he's got a big run on Gabe Butler, but it's not going to work out. Again, he'll start to fall back here. I mean, just look at some of these 3 and 4 wide maneuvers deeper in the pack. This is insanity. And nothing anybody can really do about it. You're packed in there getting these huge runs and nothing you can do. Butler right around the bottom of the racetrack again. Logan working his way through trying to come up with something to the top side. And again, that car just dies out. Out front right now, Gabe Butler hanging on. Butler hanging on out front once again, 53 of 100 complete. And everybody hanging on up front. Gabe Butler right to the bottom of the racetrack. now. Everybody trying to work their way forward from deeper in the pack, and it's not working. And I tell you what, it's going to have to take a run very deep in the pack. Make this thing work, I have a feeling. And right now, 54 of 100 in the books. And right now, everybody hanging on right now, doing a great job up in front. You see this pack of cars up at the front of the racetrack. And these guys are doing a great job. But again, Gabe just right around the bottom, making it very difficult for anybody to come up with anything. 55 of 100 complete here tonight. We're going to take these laps off pretty quick here. We're running somewhere in the neighborhood of 32 seconds a lap. So if you do the math, you've only got about 40 laps to go. That's going to be about 20 minutes of racing. At the rate we're going right now. Everybody will get settled down once again. 56 on the board. And again, up front, Gabe Butler just running the bottom line, forcing David Leclerc to the outside. Ryan Kelly in third. 56 of 100 laps complete. So 56 or 100 completed tonight. Folks, we're going to go to crank it up right quick, and I'll be right back with you after the break. Alrighty, folks, that are back here as they continue to battle very hard up front, coming up on lap number 60. Next time by, it'll be 40 to go. And you see the run on the outside of the racetrack these guys are getting, but nobody able to get clear of Mr. Butler. You see Butler right around the bottom. Again, able to hang on Gabe now, but for the first time, somebody about broke the plane. About got in front of that machine, but it wasn't enough. Probably the closest we've seen somebody get all night long. And now 2 and 3 wide behind them. You see everybody all over the racetrack. 61 and 100 complete here tonight. As we hang on, 61 and 100. And everybody all over the place right now. As everybody fights through right now, everybody single file right at the moment, trying to make it work side by side. Is everyone in the pack? What a battle, guys, we're seeing. But Gabe Butler is doing a great job just holding everybody at bay, pretty much at wheel here. Nobody able to get around him. And they're running out of time, guys. This is ticking off really quick for them. And everybody kind of jostling around. Now Butler again, he's going to have a run behind him, but it's not going to be enough. I'm focusing here middle of the pack because I think that's where the run may come from if we're going to get one. think you got to be a pretty good little ways back to make it work. Get that gigantic run towards the leaders. You see them still stuck side by side up front. And nothing is working for these guys. Ryan Kelly on the top side. And nothing really working again here side by side down the back straightaway. 64 laps complete here of this one. And everybody just kind of stuck, glued to one another. Kind of insane to watch. They can't do anything to really break the plane of the leader. But now back here in the pack is insane. They get the run and it dies completely out on them. And we're about 64 laps in on 100 here tonight. Another move down the back straightaway. Now we've got 11 lead changes counted, but they're not taking and getting ahead of that car. Somebody's going to have to get ahead of him there and drop in front of him if they can. Take the air off of Gabe's nose, and that would do it. Kyle Hess trying the outside again, but again, Kyle doesn't believe it's going to work here, so he is just trying it. We heard him talk about how he did not think that would work. And so far, he's been proven right here so far tonight. Gabe Butler's still out front, side by side behind him. 66 laps will be on the board this time by. It'll be 30 laps to go here pretty soon. So time definitely running out. We're looking at these tires. And yellow out behind them. You see the car hard in the wall. That brings the yellow out. And we'll go back and take a look at it here. And it was out of turn 3 and 4. And, ooh, somebody got checked up there and somebody else did not. That was Logan that ended up into the back of someone. What in the world? Logan's car all torn up. Man, oh man. We'll have to bring that car to pit road. Somebody checked up there. He did not check up in time. So yellow back out. 25 in the stint. So we'll see everybody to pit road once again as we continue here tonight. So lights on the eye, racing a pace car here. And now everybody will head down pit road. It'll be 4 fresh tires and fuel one more time. 67 of 100 complete here this evening. So everybody on pit road, 4 fresh tires and fuel. And we will see here who gets off of pit road. This might decide who wins this race. And you see we're on Gabe Butler. And Gabe having a long stop here on pit road. What in the world happened to Gabe Butler? Oh, he took too much fuel. That's exactly what had to have happened. And he will drop from the lead after dominating till 14th, 15th position. Gabe Butler having trouble on pit road. He'll give up all his track position. And there's that mistake these guys talked about. And he just handed the lead over to Kyle Hess. Well, there's that mistake that everybody was talking about. Now, new race leader Kyle Hess will bring them to green with 30 laps or so to go. There'll be 30 to go. Ryan Kelly there as well. Jack Walls in 3rd. David Leclerc 4th. Jim Brooks in 5th. So, as we get ready to turn them loose once again, 67 on 100 laps complete. Folks, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back here live on Extreme Sim TV here in a moment.
a move. Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be into the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
Alright, lights off on the iRacing pace car here. Lap number 70 will go on the board this time. Again, 70 of 100 complete here this evening. Pace car will bring the cars into 1 and 2. As we get ready to go one more time, should be a lot of fun. Cars up next to the outside wall for the restart. 69 of 100 laps complete. As we get ready to go, and lights are off on the pace car. Everybody will line up, getting ready to roll once again. IndyCar action here at Michigan. 70 of 100 complete here tonight. So as we hang on right now, as we get ready to go back, green flag racing right now. Kyle Hess out front, and right now Ryan in second as we get ready to go one more time. So here we go. Lap number 70 of 100 on the board. Here we go. Green flag getting ready to go one more time, and green is out. 70 on the board this time by. Here we go. 70 out of 100 complete. Yellow out once again. Go back and try to get a view on what happened. Probably somebody spun their tires deeper in the pack. And indeed, it was deep back here in the pack. Somebody gets checked up. Somebody doesn't go. Somebody does go. And unfortunately, that's a car going around. And another car up on its lid. Not getting stopped there in time. Man, Stewart there going up and over, not able to get stopped. Yellow flag back out on the racetrack. 70 of 100 complete. So cautions breed cautions here. Kyle Hess still out front. Nobody will pit here. See how Hess hauling around to the pace car. As we're 71 out of 100 in the books. So Hess will come back around to the iRacing pace car once again. Caution again back out on the speedway. Nothing Hess could really do about that one. He just, got a good launch, was hoping to get away from him. Yellow flag immediately comes back out. Man, as hard as it was for them to pass Gabe, it's going to be interesting to see how Kyle Hess handles being up in front of the pack here the way he is in the closing stages. And so we will see. Alrighty. Well, folks, we're going to take one more commercial break, and I got to step out of the booth a moment. Be right back with you.
Nick Candy, what a move. Truex in the outside, contact made. 56 slides it into 4. Who's going to be at the stripe? Dead even, give it to Ryan Truex. Truex is your winner over Tandy.
Alrighty, folks, get ready to go back green here. 73 of 100 complete. As you can see, lights are on the iRacing pace car once again. And right now, up front, Kyle Hess leads the way. He's hanging in there doing a great job right now. 73 of 100 laps complete here tonight. And he got the lead after Gabe Butler had a little incident there on pit road. Took a little bit longer than I'm sure Gabe wanted. Handed the lead over to Kyle Hess. Now it's going to be up to Kyle Hess to hang on to it when we do go back green. Can he run the inside and keep everybody behind him? That's going to be the million-dollar question on this restart. Again, 73 of 100 in the books here tonight. It's been a great race here so far this evening. How's everybody hanging on here? And just waiting on this pace car to get out of the way here and get back going. See how this pans out for these guys. And everybody hanging on. The pace car's pacing around Mission. It's got to feel so slow for these guys. After running 200 and some mile an hour all night to come down to pace speed. And right around behind the pace car here, getting ready to go once again. In just one moment, folks, we'll get them back up to race speed here. It's been a fun night so far. And I'm sure they want to get back going. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be about 25 laps to go once we do get this thing back underway here in just a moment. Be about 25 to go here to wind us down here tonight on Extreme Sim TV. It's been a great night of racing here at Michigan International Raceway. 74 of 100 in the books as we get ready to go back green once again. 74 of 100 in the books here tonight. Lights out on the iRacing pace car. So here we go. Everybody will get single file one more time. Get ready to turn them back loose. Should be a lot of fun. And easy does it. Everybody down the back straightaway once again. And here we go. Down into 3 and 4. Again, it'll be about 25 laps to go once we get this thing back underway once again. And so far tonight, it's been a lot of fun. We'll probably have a lot more fun towards the end, folks. It's far from over here as we keep going. And it's been a show all night long. Again, right now, we have roughly 25 laps to go on the evening. And green is back out. Kyle Hess will bring them up through the gears here once again. Hess coming up to speed one more time. Heading towards turns 1 and 2. Now, can anybody challenge Hess? Hess is out front. We've seen this earlier tonight. Once somebody got out front, it was hard for somebody to get around them. Now it's up to Hess to stay on the bottom. One car will jump out of line. Not going to be enough, headed for 3 and 4. And right now, everybody hanging on the best they can do here through turns 3 and 4. Right now, 74 on the board this time by. Everybody fighting their way through and hanging on for the most part right now. Right now, 76 or 100 laps complete here this evening. Everybody doing everything they can. Great run down the back straightaway. Double file it is. Down the back straightaway. Hess out front. He's got everybody behind him jockeying for position. But right now, it's not going to be enough. Hess doing a good job hanging on and staying right where he's at. Hess hanging on out front. Everybody side by side behind him. 77 on the board of 100 here tonight. Great run so far. Everybody will hang on to the best of their ability down the back straightaway now. Lap 78 coming up here in a moment. 78 on the board this time by. Everybody side by side behind him. That's Timothy T. Wright. Back there trying to come up with something. Cody Cox, David Leclerc, Jim Brooks, Bud Steele was somehow working his way. He's got his laps back and back into the top 6. Again, he was in an incident early on tonight. Now Bud Steele right back in the mix also. The man made a steal, Mr. Bud Steele, trying to turn the season around here. And right now he's inside the top 5. Kyle Hess still out front though and leading the way. One car on the apron getting down out of the way. I believe that was Cody Cox ran into trouble. He got down on the apron as well. A couple more 2 and 3 wide behind him. And right now 79 of 100 complete, coming up on 20 laps to go. Hess and Timothy T. Wright up front. Hess hanging on. Running the inside of the racetrack, doing exactly what he needs to do here to hold the race lead. 78-9 going to be complete. It'll be 80 on the board this time. So 80 on the board here. Everybody doing everything they can just to keep the cars in line here to try to come up with something to go get Kyle Hess, but right now they can't do it. Hess actually opening up a little bit of a gap here and doing a really good job pulling away right now. Hess out front doing everything he can just to get away from everyone. Behind him, Timothy T. Wright, Jim Brooks, David Leclerc, Ryan Kelly, Bud Steele, Roy Wheeler, Paul Patterson, all these guys deep in the pack right now. 80 of 100 complete. Kyle Hess still out front. And Hess actually opened up with a little bit of a gap here, doing a good job of it. Maintaining that gap that he's got open. Here comes a run from Timothy T. Wright. Big run. Maybe Hess got out a little too far. And Timothy T. Wright almost had him clear. If he'd have come down and maybe forced the issue, he might have got clear of him, but it didn't work out. Now those guys are going to stall out side by side. Here comes a big run behind him. That's going to be Jim Brooks. Falling in behind Kyle Hess, trying to get a pull up to him. He will get up there, but nowhere for him to go here as he's trapped on the bottom, 3 wide. Hess up front now. Brooks pushes up the racetrack just a little bit. Brooks trying to make this thing work. Now Brooks on the bottom behind Hess. Both these guys right around the white line, doing exactly what you need to do to hang on. Kyle Hess trying to make a strong run here in the second race to come back for a win. And that is exactly what he was trying to do here. I looked through my notes from last week. Hess out front doing a great job. Hanging on for now. Everybody hanging on for the most part and good running all the way around. But Kyle Hess out front pretty much dominating this thing right now and doing a great job with 18 laps to go. One car on the apron there. He'll hang on to it. That's going to be Jim Brooks on the top side. Timothy T. Wright on the bottom for second. These guys doing everything they can to try to get a run on Hess. And it's just not working out for him right now. And right now, Kyle Hess out front of the field. Doing an amazing job staying right where he's at. 16 to go this time by. Timothy T. Wright tries to jump down and Ryan can't work his way in. And it's not going to be enough here as we're going to drop back through the field. See one pace car on pit road, but we're going to pick up a couple more back here in the back of the pack. Trying to run them back down. This little extra group back here around the 11th, 10th, and 11th spell. And you see the gap up to Michael Spell, some of the other guys Paul Patterson, Ryan Kelly back here deep in the pack, along with Steele here as well. But look at the gap and how they're spread out back through there. But right now, Kyle Hess maintaining up front and doing a great job of it. Hess, one car way high. That's Timothy T. Wright going up the racetrack a little bit, I believe. And that wasn't Timothy. Nope, it wasn't. That was David Leclerc. Sorry. And battle for the race lead as well. Jim Brooks to the outside of Kyle Hess. He's got a good run. Brooks trying to do everything he can to get clear of Hess. Hess able to fight back. Brooks nosed ahead, but he couldn't get clear. 14 laps to go. So now 14 laps to go at Michigan. Hess has gotten out front. Now he's been able to hang the car right around the bottom of the racetrack and stay there so far. He's got to hang in there 14 more trips. That's all he's got to do. 14 laps left here at Michigan in the Area 51 Xfinity Indy Recruitment Series. Indycars here at Michigan here tonight, and they're still going to stack up behind them. Now, 13 laps to go this time by. Side by side, Hess out front, Brooks second, Timothy T. Wright in third. And again, they're going to drop back here, try to figure it out. Brooks to the outside, Hess hanging on right now. 13 laps to go here. We started with 100, we're down to 13. And right now, Hess out front, Brooks second. Trying to take over David Leclerc, sitting there in third as well. David doing everything he can to try to help move this along. And right now, Hess out front, running the bottom line. Everybody will stack up behind him. 11 laps to go here. This time by, and everybody fighting through, having a great run for the most part. $11 to go. Everybody hanging on. It'll be 10 to go next time by. Is the bottom lane there of Mr. Kyle Hess, Jim Brooks. Everybody doing a great job. Hanging on. 10 laps to go this time by. There's 10 laps to go here. And at the stripe, they'll come across the stripe once again. 10 to go. Now everybody trying to get back in the line once again. And we will see how this goes here. Kyle Hess has managed to hang on to the race lead for the majority of the end of this race. After picking it up after Gabe Butler had a mistake there on pit road that he still hasn't recovered from. 10 laps to go here. Butler back here in 18th. 2 laps down, man. That is rough. Now Jim Brooks trying to make the pass on the outside. Brooks can't get any momentum going here. Somebody's going to have to drop back and try to really get a big momentum push as they work their way around the lap car here. Going to have to back up, create a gap maybe. Maybe if everybody backs up off of Hess's bumper and creates a gap to where he's kind of by himself, maybe at that point they can get a run on him. But other than that, they're kind of stuck doing what they're doing right now. 8 laps to go this time by. Hess still out front doing a great job. It'll be 7 to go next time at the stripe. Hess, Brooks, Steele, your top 3. Leclerc 4th. 5th, Roy Wheeler. And 6th, Timothy T. Wright. All these guys right in a cluttered bunch right now. And doing a great job and trying to hang on to it for the best they can. As we're getting later and later and later to go here. And what a race it has been so far. 7 laps to go here, folks. Everybody hanging on. Right now, Hess up front doing a great job. Everybody all over the back of each other. Look at them, 3 wide now. Hess on the bottom trying to hold the inside line. Brooks on the outside. Look at Bud still trying to make it work. Not going to happen for Bud. He's going to fall back in line. 6 to go this time by. That time by, though, at the stripe, Jim Brooks would have won the race if that was the end of it. He literally edged Hess out. And Hess is just committed to the inside. He's not going to budge. And now it's just going to be a run game. Who can get a run at the right time at the end? As we're coming down to 5 laps to go this time by. Hess on the bottom. Brooks on the outside. Brooks now going to fall back just a little bit. Bud Steele has lost all his ground. Hess makes a mistake and has to come to pit road. Did not put enough fuel in the car. Kyle Hess to pit road. Big deal for Kyle Hess. He did not make it in the wrecking in turn 1. That's David Leclerc, your race leader, upside down. And yellow is out. Are you kidding me? Man, oh man. 5 laps to go and we got trouble. So Kyle dives off the racetrack. And then Jim Brooks and Leclerc just get hooked together here in turn 1. And oh my goodness, multiple cars in the outside wall. 4 laps to go. And if we do not have green, white checkers, I do not see this race getting back going. And that would leave Ryan Kelly with the race lead. What a turn of events. Kyle Hess not having enough fuel in the car to make it the rest of the way. Has to bring that car to pit road. And then an incident down in turns 1 and 2 brings the yellow out here with 4 laps to go. And if I look at where we stand here as we enter our way through this one, Ryan Kelly in that 13 machine right now in the lead. I'm not even showing him in the series here last week. He would come back to get a win. Look at Bud Steele in second. Again, Steele scored in 11th at the end of last week. And then Levi, who won the first race of the season, is way deep in the pack right now. We go back and we take a look at Levi as well. Where is Levi? He has scored 26. So after winning the first race of the season, he's back there in 26. So Kyle Hess right now in 9th. After was on his way to looking at a win, ran out of fuel, had to come to pit road, and now with 3 laps to go, as we're behind the iRacing pace car, Ryan Kelly with the lead, Bud Steele second. Bud Steele, of course, got wrapped up in an incident earlier on tonight. Now he is back in P2. Charles there in P3. And that's the way we run under caution here at Michigan International Raceway. As we head for 3 and 4, lights still on the iRacing pace car. The lights are on the pace car as we get ready to come back around here. Fuel playing a factor here tonight. Kyle Hess running out of fuel. As we head down the front straightaway here. As long as Ryan Kelly's got enough fuel in that car, 26 laps complete this time by. And everybody else, for the most part, on back has fuel except for the top 5. They did not stop. And it will be a green, white, checkered. See it tick back to 3 laps to go. So we will have a green, white, checkered. Question is, does Ryan Kelly, the guys up front, have enough in their car to make it to the end? Well, Kyle Hess was at about 25 laps when he ran out. So that's going to be interesting. They're at 27 on their run right now. And it will be a green, white, checkered finish here tonight at Michigan. And we will get ready to go back green once again with 2 laps to go. So, as we continue on, 2 to go this time by. And right now, so it'll be 2 to go. I should be off on the pace car here. Indeed, they are. It'll be a green, white, checkered finish. Again, the first flag is the green flag. Next flag is the white flag if we don't get a caution in between them. And my question is, does Ryan Kelly or Bud Steele have enough fuel to make it to the end? It's not for sure that they do, as we're coming around to get the green flag one last time. It'll be green, white, checkered here at Michigan. Here we go. Everybody down the back straight away. Now everybody will get ready one more time to go back. Green flag racing. Can Ryan Kelly hold off Bud Steele? What about Craig third, Dwight Twesh fourth, or Kyle Hess even back there in fifth? Caution might have saved Kyle Hess because he's back in the top 5 and we know he's got fuel and tires here. So the pace car will dive down pit road once again. Here we go. Late in the going. Kyle Hess. Everything he can do. Here we go. Can he hang on? What about Bud Steele? Can he take it away? Green flag will go back in the air once again. 2 laps to go here tonight. 2 to go. And green, green, green. We're back underway once again. Yes, great start. Back there in 5th. See one car off the pace. Everybody else trying to hang on. Everybody will get single file through 1 and 2. Now Bud Steele, big run down the back straightaway. He'll dive out to the outside line. He's going to try to get clear of Ryan Kelly. It's not going to be enough. Do they make it back to the white flag? Ryan Kelly trying to hang on the bottom. Bud Steele gets clear for a moment. Steele on the outside. Now Kelly blinks back in. He'll be back to the inside of him. White flag in the air. They're going to make it around here. This next time by. Here we go, folks. A battle. White flag in the air. Here comes Kyle Hess as well on the top side. Hess will make it 3 wide up there on the top lane. Now down the back straightaway, side by side, Ryan Kelly and Bud Steele. Both those cars have to be kind of low on fuel. Here comes Kyle Hess to the extreme top side. One more corner to get it done. Ryan Kelly on the bottom, Bud Steele on the top side. Ryan Kelly with the run down the front straightaway. Bud Steele right there as well at the stripe. It's going to be Ryan Kelly by a fender. What a drive for Ryan Kelly. Bud Steele right there with them at the stripe. We'll go back and take that look at it one more time as they come off of turns number 4. Dead even at the stripe. Man, one more look at it here. What a battle coming to the line here. And Ryan Kelly and Bud Steele. You see them 3 wide there for a moment. Kelly was able to hold the inside line. And he is going to just inch out Bud Steele by about a fender. Great job, Ryan Kelly. Well, let's grab some words in with our top 3 here if we can. Where is Mr. Buddy? What a battle. Hey, Bud Steele, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Oh, yes, I do, Matt.
Well, did you think he's going to get back that close, my friend?
Oh, yeah, I knew it all along.
Well, hey, confidence is key, man, but you did a great job back up to second, my friend.
Well, yeah, it didn't work out good for Jim and David up there. I'm not sure what happened a couple laps ago, but it was going to be real interesting there at the end. We're going to have a nice finish there.
Well, man, it was a heck of a race. Great job there. How low were you on fuel there at the very end, bud?
Let's see. I ran out on the backstretch after crossing the line.
Yeah, I figured you were close. I know Kyle Hess ran out there, and that is kind of what triggered that one incident when Hess went to pit road, and then, like you said, they kind of got tangled up after that.
Well, yeah, unfortunate for a couple guys tonight. Congrats to Mr. Ryan Kelly. Always love racing with him, and appreciate you broadcasting this, Matt.
No problem, bud. Well, have a great night, my friend.
Thank you, Matt. Take care,
Too,
man.
brother. All right, let's get Mr. Ryan Kelly down here. Hey, Mr. Ryan Kelly, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep.
Well, man, you held on for the win there, buddy. That was tight, my friend.
Oh yeah, that was a tight one. I was just trying to save gas and hope for the best.
All right, how much fuel did you have left when you hit the stripe, buddy?
When I hit the stripe, I had about 3/4 of a gallon.
Wow, man. Great job cutting it close, my friend.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, you did a great job. You held on. You got the win here tonight. I'm looking through my records. I don't think you were here last week for this series, but coming out week number 2 with a win. Great job, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Alrighty, man. What's your plans going forward? You going to be back with us next week?
Yeah, I'll be back next week. I just missed the first week, but I plan on running this full time.
Alrighty, Mr. Kelly. Well, you did a great job. You got anybody you'd like to thank, buddy?
Just Charles and everyone for putting the league on. It's a great league, and happy to be part of it.
Alrighty, man. Well, you did a great job. Congratulations on the win again tonight, man.
Thank you.
All right, good job, Ryan.
Yep. See you later, Matthew.
See you, man. Ryan Kelly, folks, your winner here tonight, doing a great job. Really, really good racing all night long. Well, folks, that's going to be about doing it here from Michigan International Raceway, Area 51 Xfinity Recruitment Series. Well, we'll be back here next week with the Xfinity cars. Until then, folks, stay safe. God bless and have a great night.